Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Exiles and their tie-ins into the House of M, which actually it's going to be the starting off point for a really important story arc within the Exiles series. It's really long. Back when it came out, it felt like forever. Like you would have to wait month per month, and they had to deal with one like spoilers. If you haven't read it, it's a good read. We're going to cover issues 69 to 72, written by Tony Bedard and art by Paul Pelletier. It's a good story. It's really dark. It's very tragic. It has a lot of weight to it. And so don't let me spoil it for you. Like, go out, read it, jump into these issues. I think it's like 12 issues long. And the cool thing is they go from one, because the idea of the Exiles, they would go from one reality to another, fixing that reality, sort of like Quantum Leap for those really old people who remember that really awesome series. So what happens here? The House of M crossover takes place. Scarlet Witch creates her perfect reality. But the Exiles, who are dimension hopping, realize that in the 616 reality, something's up, something's wrong, something happened. On the team, we have Beak, a character that I really hated. I remember when I really didn't like him, but for some reason he worked on this team. Like, he found his place. That's one of the good things about the series, that they would make a lot of characters that normally wouldn't work. At least I didn't like them in the series where they popped up. They would show up here, and due to the nature of the series, those characters would work for me. Like Mimic, a character I never disliked Mimic, but here they really make him work. Like you would never see him be a major character in the 616 universe, and here he's a really fantastic character. I like him a lot. I like his relationship with Blink, who's on the team. We have Blink, Beak, Mimic, Mr. Creed, which is Sabretooth, Morph. 616 universe, they discover the House of M, and they discover this whole reality. They don't understand what happened, why mutants are now the dominant race. They've taken over the world. Family, he was married to Angel, or not married, but they had kids. They were living together. He wants to know what's happening with his kids, and it's sort of sad. Like, again, this is really a tragic story. It's very well told too. Mutant has escaped. It's Mutant X. Like, for a lot, maybe newer readers during this, when this came out way back in 2006. Like, if you didn't, maybe you didn't know who Mutant X was, but obvious, it's Proteus. I used to call him Proteus, but it's Proteus, everyone's favorite body snatching energy mutant dude that has insane reality warping powers. And what happens is Proteus actually notices the arrival of the Exiles, and he wants to get close up. He wants to know what's up with these guys. So actually he snatches Beak's wife, girlfriend, significant other, or whatever, body snatches her. And another tragic aspect about Proteus' powers is that when he uses these bodies, he burns them out. Like, after he uses them, they die. So Proteus takes over Angel's body to get close and investigate what's going on with the Exiles. Proteus captures Beak, and we also get the introduction of Moira McTaggart. They sort of get the lowdown about the whole situation with Mutant X. We have the Exiles having to deal with Sentinels because they're trying to hunt down Moira McTaggart. That in this reality, since he tried to cure the mutant gene because of Proteus to cure her son, she's wanted. They want to capture her. And I really love the design of the Sentinels during the House of M. They had a really cool look. Proteus is already starting to burn Angel's body out. So Beak is having to deal with the death of the mother of her children, the woman she loves. And Proteus is so powerful. Like, he becomes aware of the Exiles, what their mission is, where they come from. He tries to actually invade the Exiles' base, which is like this nexus of reality. Can Proteus warp reality? Like, he's getting into the thoughts of each one of the members of Exiles and really messing with their heads. Like, Proteus is really evil. Like, he's a pretty dark character. Moira McTaggart shoots Angel point blank. Proteus is obligated to jump out of the body. He's looking for a new host. And we get the extremely tragic situation where Proteus jumps into Mimic. Like, Mimic was a really loved character in the series, even though Exiles were not afraid of killing off loved characters. But, like, I remember when I read this, it's like, oh man, they're going to kill off Mimic. Oh, that hurt. So, obviously, Mimic is going to be a pretty good host. He's really powerful. Because of his knowledge of the Exiles, Mimic Proteus realizes he's starting to dimension hop and see the potential of finding the most powerful host that way. And this is how this particular arc ends. Like, after this, they're gonna start like a world tour, jumping through some really cool realities, like the Heroes Reborn era, 2099. I don't remember if they jumped through the Age of Apocalypse during this time, but again, Exiles is a really good read. This time was really good, and Proteus is a really awesome villain. So see you guys next time. Bye.